Hi, this is Shane Brosnan with Brosnan and Associates again. You know, there's been a lot of talk in the news recently about the United States debt and deficit, so I thought I would take a minute to help explain what this actually means and hopefully help you to understand all the talking heads on TV after hearing this. What is the difference between debt and deficit? In this age of stimulus spending and bailouts, debt and deficit are often used to describe the federal government's financial situation. Now, many people use these words interchangeably, yet they have significantly different meanings. This explanation I'm about to give you may help you understand this conversation when you hear it on TV. Now, what is budget deficit? That's when the federal government spends more money in a fiscal year than it collects in tax revenue, and it creates a budget deficit. In the rare instances when government expenditures are less than tax revenue, this results in a budget surplus. Now, budget deficits have been the norm in recent decades. For example, in the past 28 fiscal years, from 1982 to 2010, there were only 4 years in which the federal government ran budget surpluses. Now, how about national debt? How can the government spend more money than it actually collects? The answer is simple: by borrowing money. The total amount owed by the federal government is called the national debt. And because the federal government guarantees the timely payment of principal and interest, many individuals, corporations, state and local governments, foreign governments, and others are willing to lend their money. Although Treasury securities pay relatively low interest rates, they tend to appeal to investors seeking lower risk. Now, there's also quite a bit of borrowing between federal agencies. For example, Congress has been in the habit lately of borrowing excess Social Security revenues, and as a result, the national debt is divided into two categories: debt held by the public and intragovernmental holdings. Now, as you can imagine, there's considerable debate over how long the government can continue borrowing to finance spending. Now, regardless of how you feel about government spending, you might benefit from understanding the terminology. That being said, if you want to see some really scary real-time numbers on both of these issues, go to the website www.usdebtclock.org and take a look. We'd love to be able to help you navigate through this mess and help you with your safe money solutions. Thanks so much.